Hey there, curious explorers! Welcome back to Crazy Facts Daily, where we sprinkle a little wonder on every ordinary day. Ever wondered why a simple banana can make you smile? Well, brace yourself because we're about to dive into a world where the everyday turns extraordinary. In the next 12 minutes, we'll uncover secret superpowers hidden in the things you see every day, from fruit that glows like a tiny star to creatures that can outwit a lock with a single twist of their arm. You'll hear about fireflies that don't need magnets, octopuses that slip through cracks smaller than a thumbnail, and honey that never ever goes bad. Each fact is more jaw-dropping than the last, and trust me, you won't believe what's coming up next. So grab a snack, maybe a banana, and get ready for a roller coaster of weird, fun, and mind-blowing trivia. Stick around because after this intro, the first surprising secret is about to peel itself open. Stay tuned. First up, let's peel back the mystery of the humble banana. Did you know that these sunny snacks are naturally a tiny bit radioactive? That's right, thanks to the potassium-40 isotope, every banana gives off a whisper of radiation, though it's perfectly safe for us to eat. Imagine a banana as a tiny, friendly nuclear reactor, nothing to worry about, just a fun quirk of nature. But the weirdness doesn't stop there. Bananas also grow toward the sun thanks to a process called negative phototropism, meaning they turn their crowns upward, flaunting a golden coat that's actually a built-in sun shield. And here's a mind-blowing fact. The world's longest banana, recorded at a whopping 18 inches, once held the title of the world's biggest smile. Whoosh, as the banana's glow fades, you might wonder how this fruit can taste sweet yet hide a tiny secret of radiation. Stay with us because the next fact will light up the night sky with firefly magic you've never imagined. Now let's chase some light, literally. Ever watched fireflies dance on a summer night and wondered how they glow without a battery? These tiny lantern insects use a chemical called luciferin, which reacts with oxygen in a process scientists call bioluminescence. When the firefly's enzyme, luciferase, mixes them together, a flash of greenish-yellow light bursts forth like a living firecracker. But here's the kicker. Fireflies don't need magnets to navigate. Instead, they have a built-in internal compass that senses Earth's magnetic field, helping them find mates over miles of darkness. Some species even synchronize their flashes to create a dazzling rhythm, turning the forest into a giant, living disco. Ding, and if you think that's bright, wait until we reveal a creature that can slip through an opening the size of a pinhead. Keep the lights on, our next marvel, the master of escape octopus, is about to surface. Prepare to be amazed by the ultimate escape artist, the octopus. These 8-armed geniuses can squeeze through holes the size of a coin, thanks to their boneless bodies and unbelievably flexible muscles. Their skin isn't just for camouflage. It's also a super stretchy suit that adapts to any shape, allowing them to glide through narrow crevices in search of food or safety. But the octopus's tricks don't stop at physical flexibility. They're master problem solvers, using tools like shells or coconut halves to hide and even opening jars with a twist of their arms. Yes, they can unscrew a lid faster than a kid with a jar of cookies. Some species can even detach an arm when threatened, later regrowing a new one. Talk about a built-in backup plan. As our octopus disappears into its tiny doorway, you might wonder what other everyday wonders can outsmart us. Up next, we'll dive into a food that's literally immortal: honey. Sweet fans, get ready for a stick-sweet surprise. Honey never spoils. Archaeologists have uncovered pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs over 3,000 years old, and it's still perfectly edible. The secret: honey's low water content and natural acidity create an environment where bacteria and microbes simply cannot survive. Plus, bees add an enzyme called glucose oxidase, which produces tiny amounts of hydrogen peroxide, acting like a built-in preservative. Imagine a food that can outlast empires. But the marvel doesn't stop there. Honey also has a memory of its own. When you stir it, the crystals align, and if left untouched, it can return to its original smooth state, a phenomenon scientists call honey memory. So next time you drizzle it over toast, remember you're tasting a liquid that's practically timeless. Wondering what creature can breathe through its rear? Hold that thought. Our next fact will turn your belly laughs into a breath-holding adventure with turtles. Now let's shell-shock you with a turtle that can breathe through its rear. Yes, many turtles possess a cloacal bursae, a set of tiny sac-like lungs hidden inside their backside, allowing them to extract oxygen directly from water. This hidden respiratory system lets them stay underwater for hours without surfacing, great for hiding from predators or just taking a long nap on the lake floor. Some species, like the Fitzroy River turtle, can remain submerged for up to 40 minutes, thanks to this clever adaptation. It's nature's version of a built-in scuba tank. Splish splash, and if you think that's a weird trick, wait until we meet a bird that can predict earthquakes before they happen. Keep your eyes peeled, our feathered forecaster is about to take the stage. Feathered friends, meet the parrot that can sense the Earth's rumble before anyone else. Researchers have discovered that certain African gray parrots become unusually restless, flapping, vocalizing, and pacing hours before a seismic event. The theory? These birds have an acute sense of low-frequency vibrations traveling through the ground, far more sensitive than our human ears. In one study, a flock's sudden agitation predicted a 5.2 magnitude earthquake that struck the nearby town later that evening. Tweet: it's like having a living early warning system perched on a branch. While we can't yet train pet parrots for disaster alerts, it shows how animals perceive the world in ways we're only beginning to understand. Next up, we'll discover which gentle giants have a BFF-level bond that rivals our own friendships. Stay tuned, because a tale about cows and best friends will melt your heart. Moving on to the next heartwarming wonder, cows are social creatures with best friend bonds. Scientists observed that dairy cows form close friendships, preferring to spend time with a specific partner rather than the herd at large. When separated from their chosen buddy, stress hormones rise and the cow shows signs of anxiety, much like us when we miss a close friend. In experiments, cows paired with their best friends produced more milk, ate better, and even lowered their heart rates. Imagine a herd where each cow has a BFF, sharing grazing spots, grooming each other, and chatting with gentle low moo sounds. This discovery has inspired farms to redesign housing, keeping cow friendships intact for healthier, happier herds. But the animal kingdom still has more secrets. Our feathered city dwellers are next. Get ready to meet pigeons that can recognize themselves in mirrors. Stay with us, the surprise is about to unfold. Ever wonder if city pigeons are more clever than we give them credit for? Turns out they can recognize themselves in mirrors, a trait once thought exclusive to primates, dolphins, and elephants. In a simple test, researchers placed a small, non-reflective sticker on a pigeon's feather. When the bird saw its reflection, it pecked at the spot on the mirror, indicating self-awareness. This discovery overturns the old belief that pigeons are merely rats with wings. Their ability to understand reflections hints at higher cognitive functions, like problem-solving and even planning. Urban dwellers, the next time you see a pigeon bobbing its head at a storefront window, remember it might be checking itself out. But hold that thought. Our final fact will challenge the very notion of aging itself. Get ready for a creature that can cheat death and reset its life cycle. Stay tuned for the ultimate survival secret. Brace yourself for the grand finale, a creature that can literally hit the reset button on life. The immortal jellyfish, also known as Turritopsis doanea*. When faced with stress, injury, or old age, this tiny, translucent animal can transform its adult cells back into their youthful polyp stage, essentially starting its life cycle over again. It's a process called transdifferentiation, where specialized cells become a different type, bypassing death altogether. Scientists call it biological immortality, and it sparked dreams of regenerative medicine and age-defying therapies. Imagine a being that can cheat death, rolling back the clock whenever it chooses, like a living, swimming time machine. Bubble pop. While the jellyfish isn't invincible, it still succumbs to predators. It holds the key to one of nature's most astonishing cheats. Now that we've uncovered the ultimate secret of survival, let's sprint through a rapid recap of all our mind-blowing wonders before saying goodbye. Let's zip through a rapid-fire recap of today's spectacular lineup. First, we discovered that bananas carry a whisper of radioactivity, tiny, safe, but fascinating. Then, fireflies dazzled us with bioluminescent chemistry and a magnetic sense of direction. Our boneless octopus proved that no hole is too small, slipping through cracks like a living key. Sweet honey showed us eternal preservation, staying fresh for millennia. The turtle taught us a hidden rear breathing trick that lets it stay underwater for ages. A clever parrot warned of tremors before earthquakes struck. Cows revealed deep friendships, hanging out with their BFFs for better milk and calm hearts. Pigeons proved they can recognize themselves in mirrors, urban detectives of self-awareness. Finally, the immortal jellyfish revealed nature's ultimate cheat code, turning back its life clock. Whoosh! Each fact is a reminder that the world is brimming with wonder, just waiting for curious minds like yours. Ready for more daily surprises? Let's wrap it up with a final splash of fun. And that's a wrap on today's whirlwind of weird and wonderful facts. We hope you're buzzing with curiosity, laughing at the quirky banana, and marveling at the immortal jellyfish's secret. Remember, the world is full of hidden wonders just waiting for you to discover, so keep your eyes open and your mind curious. If you loved today's adventure, smash that like button, share your favorite fact in the COMMENTS, and don't forget to subscribe for a fresh dose of daily surprises every day. Got a strange question or a topic you want us to explore? Drop it below and we might feature it in our next video. Until next time, stay quirky, stay amazed, and keep chasing those crazy facts. See you tomorrow, fellow explorers.